I'm Cecil, and today I'm going to talk about the quadratic formula. So, previous to now, whenever you would have an equation somewhat like this, where you would have y equals x squared plus 3x plus 1, well, we know we can't factor that because the only way you can multiply to get 1 is by multiplying 1 and 1. And 1 and 1 obviously can't add up to 3, so this would be impossible. And this is where the quadratic formula comes in handy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take each of these coefficients, which is, in the case of x squared and x, the number that would be in front, and then with the 1, the number at the end, it's just the number. And we're going to label those separately. So with the x squared, there's a 1 in front of the x squared. So we're going to say a is 1. The number with the 3x, what we're going to be looking at is the 3. So b is going to be 3. And then for our last one, it's just the number itself. So c is equal to 1. And so the equation for the quadratic formula itself is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And so we're just going to take these numbers we got and we're going to plug those into there. So negative b, so we're going to plug in negative 3 and then plus or minus the square root of b squared, so the square root of 3 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, and c, which is also 1. And then we're going to divide all of that by 2a, so divide that by 2 times 1. So we're going to have a negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared, which is 9, minus 4 times 1, which is just 4. And then all of that over just 2, because 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So if we simplify that a little more, we get negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 5 over 2. And then now we want to separate it into 2. So negative 3 plus the square root of 5 over 2, and negative 3 minus the square root of 5 over 2. And then these are going to be our two answers for x squared plus 3x plus 1. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.